They fought the law, and they aren't really going to win. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the I'm Burger Protest Podcast.
Special edition.
Right here on 7th and Flower, where we got some crazy stuff going down, man. We barely got in the building today. We had to sneak around, go through a couple parking lots just to get in here.
That's crazy.
Right? I mean, huge news. Michael Brown, Ferguson protests.
Still going.
So, yeah, throughout the country.
Well, there's been a lot of talk about it's becoming a lot of propaganda bullshit now.
Now it's all about strategy.
You know, right?
It's all about strategy,
And there's so much crap going on, and we really just need to deal with the simple fact that this Michael Brown guy, whether he did a snatch and grab, which so many of us have done.
Oh,
wow, we got our first caller. How about that? Hot apples.
Right. Hey, guys, 323-487-0766. Again, 323-487-0766. The famous Titans Radio. Radio Titans. Radio Titans. RadioTitans.com. Who do we got on the phone? Is this our local government man?
Of course it is.
Yeah. Hey.
This is Chuck.
Yeah, well, you know, one of the things we want to talk about, since we're talking about this, what's going down in your part of the world there, buddy?
There ain't jack going down in my part of the world. Remember, I got an injured shoulder.
That's
yeah.
right. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. No, I mean, but any protests going on, or is it just all white people out there?
Oh, over here on this side? Oh, it's all white people.
Okay, so there's no protests, just people kind of staying inside, doors locked.
Are they high-fiving or playing cards, or what's going on?
Canasta? Are they doing canasta? No. You know,
well, we all did go out in the streets and high-five, and then we all went back inside.
Right? Balanced your checkbooks?
Like the OJ verdict? No, but, you know, what the thing, I think the whole point that people are missing is, here's the thing. Is this guy a great guy? Probably not, but I don't know. He did a snatch and grab. I mean, he didn't, kill anyone and do an armed robbery.
Yeah.
You know, I've done a ton of snatch and grabs on beer. Now, so I go from there to he then gets shot, but none of it makes a lot of sense. Like, if it was a clean deal shooting, it would make a lot more sense, and there wouldn't be more than one story.
It's dirty.
Yeah.
It's dirty, and it's. I've had several of these cases, and I don't want to steal anybody's, but in a excessive force case, it's rarely do they indict, and rarely do they prosecute. And even if they do indict, the civil remedy is almost non-available because of the nature of the way the law is written. It's almost impossible to sue the police and the police department and actually recover.
Yeah.
So justice is hard to come by. Anyway, but this situation where the no indictment, it pretty much makes that row that much tougher to hoe.
Now, I mean, we all said this, but what if the kid was white or Mexican or Asian? Would it change the whole, or what was the?
No, well, let me say this:
the cop was Asian.
If let's say that the gentleman Michael Brown was white, let's make him white.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's make him a white guy, scruffy looking, maybe kind of like Matt Freeman-ish, right? You know, we all know a white guy. You know, cops.
Ain't nobody going to say nothing about it.
No, they're going to beat him to death like they did Kelly Thomas. They're going to beat him to fucking death. And the problem with this country right now is it's not about Michael Brown being black. It's about Michael Brown being working class to poor to whatever and having his rights mean nothing and his life mean nothing.
Yeah.
And every person should have been standing up for Kelly Thomas. Every person should be standing up for this situation. This cop should go down for this. What he did was murder.
Why should this cop go down for this?
Because his stories, I mean, well, I shouldn't say that like that. His stories don't match. Because he shot an unarmed man when he had so many options.
There's tons of times. Let me tell you a story back when I lived in Vegas and I was security guard at a casino out there, right? Mm-hmm. All of us outside, we were armed. You know, we rode around on the bicycles and everything else like that. We're, security. I had several incidents where, people were out in the parking lot being drunk, getting stupid, hitting cars, stuff like that. And I go try to escort them off the property or whatever. They want to start fighting with me. Then they start going for my gun. This is somebody that they're not armed, but they're going for my gun. You know what? As soon as they start going for my gun, that becomes, to me, a life and death situation because what are they going to do with my gun when they get it? I don't know. Are they going to get it and throw it away because they think it's funny, or are they going to use it on me?
Right.
That's
No, I
when it
agree
becomes
with
a
that.
life and death situation.
Yeah, you're right. I see that from your perspective, officer. I do see that. But from this situation, we have a
I'm not an officer.
Okay, we have
That fucking rumor.
I love talking to police officers. I do because you guys, I think you do fantastic work, and I think that if
He's
you
not
were
a police officer.
well, then if you're not, then I fucked that up. Or do you
Just
do
security
bang
guard.
pots and pans? Okay, security guard. Same thing. I mean, you're a rent-a-pig, right?
Yeah, no, he.
I was at the time, yes.
Okay,
It's
so
a pig.
you have a boss that owns some shit.
Nobody talks to Chuck like that on my radio show.
I'm sorry. My Canadian Mike. This is my Canadian. Sorry. Anyways, but back to the task at hand. Constitutionally crazy police. No, this is a systemic problem. The justice system has failed. Article 3 has failed. The justice system is failed.
Correct.
Basically this is a nullification of the Constitution at a fundamental level, and this is systematic. It's not the officer's fault. It's the system's fault, and it's the department. And they did this hook, line, and sinker.
Yeah.
And they baited this hook perfectly, like a trot line, to set it up so that they could get away with this and then burn down buildings and collect insurance.
How do drug addict homeless people know so much fucking shit, Matt? You guys are amazing.
I practiced law for.
I know. Matt was a lawyer for quite a while, and then he got a soul.
Let's not, on something like this. Let's not blame the justice system wholly. I think a lot of it also comes down to our society that thinks it's okay, or they promote. Hey, if a cop tells you to stop, tell them to fuck off and whatever. And then, if they try to lay hands on you, you hit them back. Okay, this is a society that we can't,
I agree with you.
This guy would have been in the right mind and went and tried to lay hands on the cop. I wasn't there. I'm not going to say that, the cop was justified or not justified because I wasn't there. I can't put, I wasn't in his shoes. You got to put yourself in the cop's shoes too.
Totally.
If this guy was going for his gun, he's trapped in his car. Think about, do you want to go home to your family at the end of the night? Do you want to go home to your kids? So do the cops.
Totally.
And so
but what about when he was
a
running?
Society out there that just promotes, hey, go ahead and fuck with the cops and stuff like that. When this could have probably easily been taken care of if he would have stopped, talked to the cop, and then moved on.
But they might have. Go ahead. They might have unconstitutionally searched him, like they have done me at least 9 times since I've been in Los Angeles, and handcuffed. But it's
then
fine.
That's when you take. But see, that's the thing. All right. Okay, you get unconstitutionally searched. All right, I get you there, and you're right. There are cops that are out there that do that, and I'm not gonna. I don't say all cops because I think the majority of the cops are out there. They're trying to do a good job. They're trying to do right by their the citizens of their
I think
area
up until
and
the
whatever.
70s.
And they want to go home at the end of the night to their families. There are some cops out there that do overstep their bounds and everything like that. I'm not going to say that there's not because there are, but at the end of the day, you get unconstitutionally searched, right? They don't find nothing on you or whatever. You get to file a claim against them, and you get to go home.
But
right? This guy fighting with this cop, whether he thought he was in the right or he just thought he was a thug, whatever. Allegedly he doesn't get to go home now, and that is a sad part.
Yeah, but allegedly fighting, and that's the
right.
thing.
Yeah.
Now, but here's the thing: even if he was, let's say I agree with you that yes, he was hitting the cop or whatever, and the cop shot him from right there twice. Those weren't the death shots. The death shot came when he was running away, and the final shot to the top of the head was the death shot. Now,
when he turned back around and charged back at the cop.
Well, but
that's according to the witness that were there.
Well, but also, how did he get shot in the back of the head then?
Looking the other way.
A fight. Hey, I'm going to tell you what. A fight is dynamic. Have you, Berger? You've been in bar fights and shit like that, right?
With women only, but yes.
and midget wrestlers from Mexico.
But that midget wrestler was a woman.
When you're in a fight, back in my wild days, I used to like to get in bar fights and stuff like that. I get in a bar fight, and then all of a sudden I'm in a situation. I'm like, how the hell did I get here? The situation is dynamic, and you know what? The cop's only human. I'm not saying that he didn't. I'm not going to say that he didn't shoot at the guy when he was walking away or running away or whatever. But or the guy could have been running at him, stop, turn, then turn back. We don't know because we weren't there, and that's the problem.
Yeah.
It is sad that his parents had to lose their child. That is always sad to me. You know, no matter what, you know, he was loved by somebody, and that is a sad thing that he had to lose his life.
Totally.
And I agree with all of everything you've just said, wholeheartedly. What's so wrong with having 12 people decide this in a jury box for the sake of justice and the community and commerce and peace?
Right. Why wouldn't they just let it go to trial and let people decide?
But see, that's the thing. It went to the grand jury. It went in front of a jury, though.
It went in front
of predominantly white jurors.
Went in front of a grand jury, and in the grand jury, he doesn't get to present his case. The only person that gets to present his case is the prosecutor.
Wow.
Which is one. It's basically anyways.
Well, Chuck, let me put you on hold for one quick second.
All right.
This is a very popular show today.
Let's get this caller. I know we've been getting. Yeah. Well, you know, it's a major topic. If fucking Johnny can put on the fucking phone. God damn it!
It's
Do we have the caller? Caller, are you there?
No, it's still me.
Okay.
Ah, damn it, Chuck.
So back to the one-sided
This
indictment.
son of a bitch.
One-eyed Jack is a one-eyed Jack system.
Hey,
swear
if
to
your
God.
board hop wasn't so freaking stoned,
Right?
you wouldn't have this problem.
Right? I mean, this is the problem. This is why he's the only argument for not legalizing marijuana. He's killing the entire movement.
See, the thing right now is that the protests are becoming a little out of hand now, to the point
They're the
where
issue.
I think that they don't even know what they're protesting
No.
sometimes.
Three people yelled, fucking legalize immigration. What the fuck? One guy was screaming that pot needs to be, people don't know what they're protesting.
It's a mishmash of everything.
They're waiting
It's
for
not,
windows to break and to grab
It's
shit
like,
for
it's like
Christmas.
when the L.A. riots happened after Rodney King, right? They stopped some guy that had TV that was looting, had a TV in his hand. They're like, "Why are you rioting?" Because they killed Martin Luther King. The majority of those people don't know what the hell they're out there rioting about.
Yeah.
They
Well,
just
that's
want
the thing.
free shit.
And none of it,
money.
None of the riotings, and you know what? Here's the thing: go burn down the fucking police department. Go burn down the city hall. Leave everyone else the fuck alone, man.
You're supposed to protest against the government, against the basically they're supposed to be protesting against everything that they're against, but they're not anymore. And now they're actually
Now they're the same thugs that they're claiming the cops are.
Yeah.
The system
Yeah,
works
I've never
when people have
understood
money.
the whole idea
Yes.
of, hey,
That's true.
we're
People have
going
money.
to show them by burning down our own neighborhood.
It works
Well,
when people have money.
Matt's saying it best. That's the thing.
makes sense.
The system you were talking about earlier, where you make the complaint and it goes through and everything happens. Well, that person's uncle's the fucking DA, and so they picked the wrong person or this and that. When me and Matt get stopped, or Talmo, or Nancy's like a gangbanging chola with 17 kids. When
say
she
one
gets
word yet.
stopped, nothing.
Wow.
She goes to jail. Nancy's been arrested, man. Nancy,
Orale.
tell us.
I've been arrested for like DUIs, drunk in public. I remember that one occasion in front of the Comedy Store where I told it was like the police, the security guard for the hotel next to the Comedy Store, and I told him, get me a cab, and he fucking calls the sheriff and arrests me for being drunk in public.
Right.
When I requested a fucking cab, and then I got taken in because I had a warrant for some other shit.
But you know,
I'm seeing a theme on all these arrests right here. I'm just saying.
but you know what the thing is this is what our system does, though. It destroys a mother of. She actually has four children, and she doesn't even know. She might be having one right now. We don't even know. Did you just pop it up? There it is. 5. No, but
coming.
she's truly Mexican or Salvadorian. Yeah,
Salvadorian,
yeah,
no,
right,
probably
right,
Big
right.
difference.
We
Big
had this
difference.
discussion last time.
Salvadorans,
We clarified that one. No,
much
so-
bigger dicks.
She's like, I'm not Mexican.
They're
I'm
nice and fat.
Salvadorian. So okay, Irish, English. Anyway, so here's the thing is, so they disrupt her life, put her in jail and all this stuff for being drunk or for being this, but not being violent, not things like that. Just being a little drunk or being like silly or whatever. She goes to jail. She's a mother. She's
They
got kids
snatched
to
me up
raise.
one time. I was in the car and they're like, get out of the car. And I was drunk and I'm like trying to fucking unlock the stupid belt. And then he like literally grabbed me from the car and I'm still fucking latched in the car seat. Like, are you fucking serious?
Because unfortunately, so many of these cops are women. They beat their wives. So what's the difference between treating a woman like that or their own wife like that?
Yeah.
I feel like it was a seatbelt in this case.
It could have been. It could have been.
I was having trouble. I was drunk.
Makes sense, yeah.
We would be asking the other caller that, but fucking Johnny couldn't get the fucking caller on.
It was 951. It was
Caller,
the
call
the
back,
IE.
caller.
Inland
Give us a
Empire.
call back.
I guess it is. 951.
Are
Is
they
that tonight?
more
Yeah, it was
money
an
for
818
dwarfs.
call.
Or is it Chuck
We
just
had some
calling from
local,
our
we
phone?
had an 818 local fucking call.
Oh, was the 818 number?
Johnny dropped it. Like, I swear to God, like he was walking with the cure for AIDS
Oh, it was an
and just
818
stopped to
number.
get ice cream.
Oh, they're calling again?
Okay,
There you
they're
go.
giving you one more fucking shot, Johnny. Okay, Chuck, we're gonna put you on hold. If we disconnect you, give me 10 minutes and
Oh,
call
we're
us back.
disconnected, Chuck.
Okay, Chuck, if you got disconnected, call us back in a second. We got this caller on, Johnny. Are you going to be able to do this, buddy? Huh? We got a lot of fucking hope for you, buddy.
Incoming.
Do we have the caller? Caller, who are we talking to?
What up, brother? This is Jesse from the Arleta crew. How are you, my brother?
Jesse, what's up, my friend? How the hell you doing? How's it going?
I'm good.
What's
I'm
going
just
down
listening
over
to you
there?
on the radio, big dog.
What's going down over there, man? Is this shit getting a little crazy right now?
Well, nah, not really. I mean, it's over here. It's cool and everything. You know, ain't nothing really popping off. You know, I see it out there in L.A., but not here in the Valley. It ain't nothing like that.
Yeah,
It's
that was-
not.
that was
I
always
remember
nice.
during the riots. I remember over on Plummer and Van Nuys during the riots, they were breaking into the places, and it was all crazy. Back in with what was it, the Rodney Allen Ripley riots?
Yeah, that's when the stuff happened out here.
Believe it or not.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but this one case, you know what? I don't blame that little dude or the cops. You know what? I blame the parents. The parents should have taught the kid right from wrong. I mean, come on. I'm a father of 3 now. My son goes to college. He's a Santa Barbara. And you know me, Burger.
Yep.
Come on, I'm the cholo, right?
Well, but see, that's the thing. That's the reason. That's why I say is that, you know, even if this guy wasn't perfect, it's not a reason to kill him. He shouldn't be murdered by the cop just because he fucking did a snatch and grab. And now again, the cop had no knowledge of the snatch and grab. So the cop,
exactly,
yeah.
but
cop
from what
stopped
it
him for
was,
being
you know
black
what?
at night.
He rushed him.
I know the snatch and grab. That sounds.
But isn't it weird that the camera, that the car camera, that the car camera on the cop thing didn't even get anything?
Absolutely
Like,
not.
nothing-
They've been doing that for years now. I had cases in Texas where you don't have any footage. You have footage up to the point of where before they killed Luis Torres in Baytown. I actually sued one of the officers that did, not for that case, but a separate one, second incident, exact same facts almost, except he tased her and cracked her head against a pole. But in that case, you know, again, you have videotape that's not there when it should be there. It's always this missing footage.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, but that's what I mean is, you know, it seems like the justice system and my wife work on the same level. Is that it's like, no, you know what, you do a lot of shit wrong too, and I go, well, what type of things? And she goes, well, you know, I'm not trying to throw them in your face. I'm like, really, bitch? Because everything you could throw in my face, you do. But you got nothing right now, so you don't. No, well, there's been times, like, you know, like you yelled at me for not doing things. When did it happen? I don't remember exactly, but I'm sure it did. And that's what they're kind of doing. They're saying, well, the guy rushed him, the guy did. So who's saying it? The cop who killed him?
But then again, you can't even trust the people that were even there. Their stories are all mixed
Yeah,
up.
everything's all
Everybody-
fucked. It's a
Yeah,
cluster.
everyone
It's
involved.
It's very true because we're blind.
Yeah, everyone involved is pretty much wrong. And I
You know what?
fuck.
Yeah,
And then what are you going to believe? I mean, honestly, there's proof the kid went and did what he did. He was carrying a fake weapon. If you got cops on you, as for me, I know, hey, dude, it's done. I'm over. Fine, catch me. But I mean, if you have to teach your kid this. You know, we're bigger than the cops. What are we going to do? We're going to teach our kids that the cops, we go against the cops like that because they messed up one time against Rodney King? What happened? Everything's been cool since then.
Well,
you know,
yeah.
there's a little here and there.
wait. Well, let's bring up, like, not just Kelly Thomas, but about maybe 500 other cases of people who've been wrongfully murdered or killed by the police. And it's just like Rodney King was filmed, so that got a lot of air. The Kelly Thomas thing was filmed, so that got a lot of publicity.
That's the media. The media.
But both times the cops got off.
That's the key point. I think that's
Even
not
with
being
video.
emphasized is that we have a system that's not allowing jury trials
Right.
to do what jury trials are supposed to
Right.
do, and that's justice to the best of our ability, which is not very good, but it's better than nothing.
Well, I mean, like where we grew up, Jesse, that whole area. You're telling me that you've never gotten high with any of the cops or anything? Because I know I have.
Of course we have. But
Okay.
what were we doing? Were we doing wrong?
No, but I mean, I'm saying like the cops weren't like, you know, snorting a little, doing this, doing that. Like the cops are doing drugs, they're hanging out, they're fucking around. They're, you know.
Hey, you know what? We're all human. We all do our own thing. We're all do it. But we know we have a job, and that's what we pay them for. I mean, hey, but there's a thing again. You know what? Even though it's like I'm saying, it's just wrong for the little kid to die. Don't get me wrong. I feel bad for it, but I blame the parents.
Well,
yeah,
obviously,
yeah,
obviously.
yeah,
I
totally.
mean, it's I mean, you know, my
18,
my feeling
right?
is it's always.
Just asking.
Yeah. Wait, was he 18?
He's
No.
18, yeah.
Was he?
Regardless of his age, he looked big enough to kill someone. I mean, I don't think you don't have to
exactly.
ID.
12, 13.
But I mean, that's the thing is, you know, like I've known people that I grew up with that have been killed by the police, you know, and
My uncle was killed by San Fernando PD, but you know what? Hey, he was doing bad. You know, what can I say?
But what?
You know,
I mean, what about Gabriel, the kid Gabriel, who was shot, like 16 times or something like that, and he had a broomstick,
Was he flying on it?
right?
Yeah.
But he had a broomstick.
You know, there are some stupid cops out there, and I'm pretty sure they're not cops or they've been penalized or whatever. But I know this guy right now doesn't even want to be a cop no more. He's dramatized. I mean, wouldn't you be like?
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
he was probably
Completely
bam,
traumatized.
shot him like, oh, I killed him. Oh man,
Yeah,
I didn't mean to kill him.
Yeah, they don't want to do that. They really don't. And I've had a lot of interaction with the police, and they really do. And here in LA, they do a really good job of being courteous and constitutional to the best of their ability. I just wish they had some more constitutional training, but I'm an expert.
Well, I like that. Jesse's kind of like with the cops a little bit. He's like, you know what? Look, they got a job to do. I've hit the point though where it's like this. There were probably some really cool Nazis. I mean, us Jews got chocolate somehow.
My second wife's relatives
Yeah,
were
they were
Nazis.
good Nazis, but you know what? Fuck all of them. And this is the thing. It's kind of gotten this way with the police. It's like, yeah, there's probably some good cops still, but I remember when there were bad cops and most of them had the right idea, like teachers. There used to be like some bad teachers, but most of us had the right idea.
Yeah.
Now there's some teachers who care or some cops that are good and the rest of them are just shit. And that's the sad thing about society. You know, we live...
and that's it. That is sad, and you know what? Hey, we got to make the change. We've seen the fuck-ups and everything. We got to start, you know, doing more things. You know, those cops' cars out there, they have cameras for show, just like the 7-Elevens used to have for show.
Yeah.
Used to beer runs in there all the time until we got caught.
Well, but that's the thing.
Pretend.
But I mean, that's the thing. If we know the cop car had a camera, why didn't it catch any of this charging and rushing and all this other shit going on? Why didn't it catch any of it?
It was going that way, wasn't it?
Right, but the camera would still catch him coming to the car.
Yeah.
And it would show him coming up to the car and attacking the cop.
Yeah,
And don't get me wrong, I argue these things, but I don't actually watch news or get facts. So I want that known.
The news is not really facts.
That's the real fact thing. We really, really don't know what really happened.
No, nobody
No one
does.
does, yeah.
Well, the cop does.
We really don't know.
only the
Just
cop.
like with my brother, Dylan, we really don't know what happened, what was going through his mind, what happened with him.
Yeah.
You know, we're really never going to know. But, you know, instead of fighting over this, protesting, burn this stuff down, that's only just making it worse.
Well, that's what I say.
Well, it's tearing us apart once again.
Burn down the government shit.
Unless
you know?
it's your building and you need it tore down and get the insurance money. I mean,
Oh, then it's a blessing.
it's a blessing. You get to
know how
start a
many
new
buildings
business.
are burning right now? Like all of a sudden in Iowa, you know, because of the riots, building catches fire, 9 people, population all white. You know, but the guy was losing money.
Well, the America the Beautiful Beautification Project is on the horizon.
Yeah.
There'll be some new construction.
This country is built off of protesting, though. But again, they're just protesting the wrong thing.
They're just...
So in other words, you're telling me this is like the fires we started on the mountains so they can let the vegetation grow. That's what you're saying.
No, I'm not saying that's done intentionally. I'm just saying that's kind of how the universe seems to work in America, where we have
to burn it down.
Instead of actually tearing down the building, we have to do something that's tearing down the building in order to get the insurance money in order to rebuild the building at someone else's expense or that we paid for through insurance.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why this generation as us adults need to change this rioting fact, all this stuff, because we have other minors. My kids behind me, what are they going to grow up and riot every time they don't get their way? That's like a spoiled brat movie. You have to, you have to fight your wars right, not wrong like this.
That's how we evolve, though, in a way. And everything I see on Facebook now is like the civil rights movement. This is what they did. They stood up for themselves, and so the kids of today, they feel like they're making their change by standing up and standing in the middle of freeways for making a movement, which I kind of lost the meaning of the movement right now.
My position is I agree with you, not until drugs are legal nationwide, because to me the war on drugs has been the biggest injustice since 1974, and it's enough to want me to just throw my hands up and say fuck it all. not because just because it's unfair and it's
It's
applied
the biggest
unfairly.
war we've ever lost.
And, yeah, I know, and it's affected minorities more so than whites. And I've been in the system.
Yeah.
I've been in jail. I've seen it.
See, but
and
this
it's
is
just,
the thing. This is the thing. We already know. I don't mean to interrupt you, but we know that the majority of the money in this country is still white. So, in that sense, by classism, they would get treated better. However, if we consider that the Ozarks and all these places, Redlands and San Bernardino, I love saying that, and all these other places with these poor ass broke living in wood houses, white people that the system doesn't give a shit about, doesn't care about, poisons with radio waves, poisons with poisonous gases, tests radiation out there by them, all these different things. But see, there's just less poor white people congregated together in areas than there are other people.
Correct. I mean,
and so it looks like, everyone loves Whitey, and Whitey gets, but there's all of us that are poor and white that don't get shit fucking ever.
Yeah, it is.
And so we get sick of hearing.
I know.
We get sick of hearing.
I know.
Yeah, we get sick of hearing about Whitey when we don't know that Whitey.
Yeah, we don't, and I'm on food stamps.
And neither do they. They don't know that Whitey. They just saw the motherfucker on a version of fucking, or on an episode of Raven Simone, and they saw the goofy white guy, and that's how they know him. Because they don't know the motherfucker. They never met anyone like that.
Raven Simone.
But I heard that name the other day.
How far does he wave? I don't know. He's waving some more. He's going to keep waving.
No, but but that's the thing, though. We really live in a society where we do that. I mean, we blame this whitey that doesn't exist. It's all colors. Obama's not whitey. They're just, all these people are shitty that have the power. But they're every color.
Right, because they're living on a huge lie, and they're trying to correct it, and my understanding is it's getting corrected, and the future's very bright. So I'm kind of this eternal optimist.
What the fuck? Because you're on drugs, Matt.
No, it's not that. It's not that.
Jesse.
I got laid this week.
Jesse, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. Matt, I don't know if you've seen Matt or if you've seen his picture, but Matt used to be a lawyer. He's now a very, very serious, concentrated, focused drug addict. Who fucks both women and men, and I love that. He just
he's one of the
doesn't care.
smartest
He doesn't care
guys
where
I
his
know at
cock
the same
is.
time.
I think past tense.
Hey,
is
there's
a
so many
reference.
guys like that though, Matt, that are so chicken shit to say it, and do it and be it, and they they're over there gobbling cock and all this stuff, and they're like, no, not me. Jesse, look where we grew up. All the cholos and everything else. You go on any of these sites, what are you going to see? 1,000 of them motherfuckers talking about thug here wants to suck your cock.
I'm an orgy enthusiast, and I would be a wrangler or a side gig to try to run the house at some orgy events to try to encourage people to get naked together. That would solve a lot of our problems.
Well, I think honestly, if this protest turned into an orgy, I think everything would get a lot better, and things would also turn out better for the whole situation as far as changing the law.
It would.
If everyone just said, you know what, we're not going to protest, we're going to fuck.
More orgies, less riots.
That's all it is.
All right, Big Dave.
Buddy, Jesse, thank you for calling in, man. Good to hear from you. I will talk to you soon.
Hey, my brother, you're bringing the Arlita table to the airs, huh?
I love it, man.
We spoke about this on the table long time ago, my brother.
818,
Good job.
818 forever till I die.
So apparently, this is the
I'll
news.
be calling again, my brother.
I'll talk to you very soon, man. We got to have you in here.
And I'll have all the crew with me.
Oh, shit, yeah. Have Dave and everybody call. Oh, we got somebody. Jesse, thank you so much, brother. We'll talk to you real soon.
Who's gone?
Who do we got?
Who's that? Is this?
Oh, I'm going to make him talk. Hey, talk in a woman's voice, though, so you sound
Who is
different.
this?
Talk in a woman, yeah. Hi, who is this? Who is this? Is this Chance?
Who is this?
This is Jessica.
Right? Hey, Chuck, do you have a police scanner going on in the back?
Just sucker?
Is that Chuck?
No, I was
Yeah,
actually
it's Chuck.
listening to the show on
Yeah.
my laptop.
Okay,
Oh,
so
God.
I'm hearing me. That's fantastic, Chuck.
Yes.
I
like that.
got some news that's tossing here because Chuck is back.
Okay, we got shit going on.
6th and Hope, just down the street
Yeah.
right here, right below us. All the cops are arresting they're saying peaceful protesters, but I don't know what's going on down there. But all the cops are arresting all the protesters.
Why
right
are you
now.
arresting peaceful protesters?
That's what they're saying, peaceful
You
protesters.
guys want to go get arrested?
Not really. Not tonight.
Good. I got a warrant. I'm good.
Yeah, I gotta leave at 6 in the morning tomorrow.
Yeah.
San Diego.
I don't need,
I have to move this weekend.
I don't need to write.
Fucking pussies!
If I can take
Bunch of fucking pussies!
I have a pussy.
Can I take my guitar and be like Johnny Cash?
Oh, yeah.
So they're calling it a civil
You
unrest.
take your mic and do comedy.
There's a civil unrest. It basically is terminated the blue line, the Expo line down south and down
shit.
west.
goodness.
Oh, I got to ride home drunk. Fuck.
Yeah, so it's, and
Drunk in public.
and that's my I don't know. I agree with protest, but when it comes to the
I gotta
point
walk
where
home.
I
yeah,
agree with protests, but you're like blocking
you're
the streets. People are
Yeah.
trying
I like
to get
that. Wait.
home.
I like that. Go on.
Yeah, they're blocking the streets. They like fuck. We had to go all the way around to get here. Like you just the other day was it the 110 for an hour?
Oh,
I would have fucking
No.
run somebody over. Fuck the bullshit. If I'm trying to get
Yeah.
home from an
Hey,
8-9
somebody
hour.
already did that in Wisconsin. So you know.
Well, now watch this
Wisconsin
though.
and
Watch this
Minneapolis.
though. Watch this. Watch this. Ready? Okay. So now, same speech, couple hundred years ago. Teach me. Just get that shit out of my way. I need to get to my fucking boat. Okay, I don't care what it's about. I don't mind paying the goddamn taxes. You know what? I'd be fine with not paying taxes, but not if you're gonna block my way to my fucking boat. Me and my family are going fishing this weekend on the fucking Potomac or wherever because I don't need her goddamn.
Because I got to get some turkey for this cunt that running my ass around the fucking house. Get out of my way.
know?
You know, I'm so
yeah,
in
I
a
gotta
hurry.
go hunt a turkey,
Yeah.
and so your fucking tea party or whatever you call it, or dressed up like Indians, you fools. Just get it the fuck out of my way.
You're not the real Pocahontas.
I don't care if you complain about the taxes. Just don't stop me from doing my shit.
Exactly.
you.
That's
See,
how
Amen.
it
that was
is.
the whole thing. See, they did civil disobedience without inconveniencing other people.
Right? And
Do
so,
it on
yeah,
the sidewalk.
Now, here's the thing. Now, if that would have happened back then, this podcast would be like, good day.
and we'll be talking in tin cans probably.
The
I don't know.
Hamburger Podcast, where we're coming to you from the underground because I'm a Jew. We're not allowed to come up.
Would you like to protest today? We'll be doing it from 2:15 to 3 o'clock approximately.
Who remembers when there was Irish?
It'll be like a sundial too.
Yeah, the Irish, the fighting Irish.
Remember them? They were good. They were good people. Good people. We had to kill
But
them all.
it's just I don't know because for the people stepping on these roads and the freeways, you can't control what's going on. So you got some hillbilly in a semi truck. He's not running over those people.
No. Reginald Denny stopped
But
and
that's
got
just
pulled
being
out of his truck.
ignorant.
Never his own people.
It's just to the point where there's some people that doesn't give a shit anymore.
Yeah.
And it's
It's sad.
There's too many of us on
But
this
it's
planet.
like I feel it's monkey see, monkey do. Oh, the protesting, let's all go. Oh, yeah, let's
Yeah,
go,
yeah, yeah.
bro. Like,
And
you
we're
know
all
what
blind.
and then
Yeah, because
yeah.
and then you're gonna see one guy running the mower. Oh, you can do that?
Yeah, you can run them over. Oh, fuck that. Then I'm getting a couple.
Fuck yeah, Jackass TV
Like
series.
I already knew.
I'm gonna get
I already
behind
knew
the
people were worth
18-wheeler.
points. Like
Call it
everyone's
TV.
everyone's played the point game.
you
We've
know
all
what?
played the point game, and
Yeah.
if you're white or Latin, you know who's the biggest points.
I was
So
thinking
if you got a whole protest of nothing but black people, you're just doubling. It's just like bling, 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 bling.
So you need that
until,
semi.
until Vanilla Ice, quick to the point,
And then
no
are you a
faking.
and this is the thing: are you a racist? Are you prejudiced, or are you just caught up in the whole gamer fucking world and you just went psychotic?
I've slept with all people, all races, all genders. I just would like the freedom to party.
There you go. That's what it should be.
You and Bart Simpson, fuck yeah, I
but
like that.
you shouldn't be blocking the 110.
No,
Well, no,
not when you're partying, buddy.
Any roads,
Yeah.
no roads. People are
The
working.
cops were so good.
So whatever they do, don't block the way to the damn bars. all right?
Thank
Yeah.
you.
The cop
We need people to protest where nobody has to hear them, see them, or deal with them.
yesterday. The
Don't-
cop.
Exactly.
I watched the cops. They stuck with them, but they gave them so much space.
So a
they
Laker game,
almost
right?
escorted them
Yeah.
through downtown.
Yeah.
To the point they were like, "Fuck it, let's go to the freeway."
Right.
And then that's when the cops arrested them because they were actually working with them, making them have a peaceful
That's
protest.
what
They
I
were
said, they're
going to
stupid.
Central
This is
Jail.
ignorance. This
They were
is right
protesting
now.
their way to
Yeah.
Central
Yeah,
Jail.
which
And
I don't
now,
know
and
why.
I just saw that they were
Why are you
protesting
going
towards
to make
Staples
the cops
Center.
work at least? Make them drive you there. You're going to walk there for them?
But these people can't work. They're not given any money. They can't go.
Yeah.
They're not. They don't have.
That would be like the Jews being trained, Schmaine. We have our own ride. We'll meet you there.
I just think it's an equivalent. It's a money thing. I think it's all a money thing, and
Oh,
when
yeah,
people have
that's
money,
what it
they have
is.
problems.
And a big bamboozle. It's covering up some shit that's going on right now that Chuck fucking knows about.
Oh, Chuck knows
and-
everything.
What do you know, Chuck? What's the big?
Oh, you'd be amazed
What's
how much
the DC
Chuck really knows.
What's the DC last Thanksgiving shit on your turkey?
Chuck's broken down some real shit to me, man, and I can't say it, and I can't say why he knows, but Chuck fucking knows. Am I not hearing me? I'm hearing.
Let me tell you about
yeah.
the aliens, man. This is all about the aliens.
Thank you.
Thing.
Thank
That's
you.
awesome. From Mexico
I'm
or
not
where?
talking about the ones from Mexico, damn it.
No, not those. No, the legal aliens, the
Or
ones that
El
originally
Salvador.
own the place.
I like how he threw El Salvador in there.
Right? Oh, El Salvador. You know what?
Cephalopods.
Right? You know how you can always tell a Salvadorian woman that just got here? She still smells like federale cock. That's a good one. I'm sorry. That's fucking good.
How does that smell?
Because the Mexicans rape them all. That's what the
Oh my God,
do.
go with the rape.
But that's what I'm saying. But see,
I didn't see you there.
Here's our problem, right? Why are we're worried about Michael Brown, we're worried about Kelly Thomas, but we're not worried about the 74 people in between that all got treated the same way and had the same shit happen to them that didn't get big news. And, that's the thing. We're worried about, the Mexican people coming over. Oh, they're treated so bad. Really? How about the way they treat the Salvadorians? How about the way the Guatemalans? How about the way the Taiwanese teach the Japanese? How about we all realize that there's a bunch of motherfuckers in this world that are treating people wrong, and there's a bunch of us cunts that are just taking it.
Yeah.
And it needs to stop. And there's more of us.
And slow bitches need to stop fucking with Bill Cosby and run.
You're goddamn right. You're goddamn right there, man. First of all, if you can't do the drugs, man, don't be hanging with the thugs.
Yeah,
That's all I'm saying.
It's 20 women now, right?
I'm like,
The count?
No,
20?
we lost
That
count
motherfucker.
after Ferguson. I forgot all about
Yeah.
Cosby.
Oh, man.
Just because they
After the
take 3 dicks on
protesting, I
GHB
forgot.
doesn't
Ferguson
mean
is
it's
the
a
best
rape.
thing that ever happened to Cosby.
Oh,
lately.
Cosby's loving it. Cosby's the one who started it. He had the dude killed. He knew what was coming. He's like, look, just kill him.
Yeah.
But that's what when people tell me it's a race thing, that's why fuck you. It's not a race thing, and what people are, because
Or
the
gender.
ignorance, but the ignorance, or gender, the ignorance in this world is poor people and working people pretend and still fall into the ignorance that there is a race thing when it's not, because here's the thing. Bill Cosby raped a bunch of women on pills. NBC covered it up. Everyone else let it be covered up because he makes and got money. Michael Brown shot to death. Cop gets off. He doesn't have money. That's why. That's the proof that it's money and not racial. Cosby should be in jail for raping women, but he's not, and he's not going to be able to be prosecuted now.
I don't have the facts there, but
Me neither, but I say it.
Yeah.
I just think that if you can't outrun an 80-year-old man, there's some fact issues that need to be decided by juries.
In
I don't
some
know.
of those women's defense, he was fucking raping them when he was young and doing the I Spy shit. When he was doing Mission Impossible.
What is I Spy?
Or I Spy
TV
was,
show.
he was a great TV show.
Oh, that
back
show.
in the day.
Like the 60s.
So when he was doing that, he was
Late
in good
60s.
shape. Like, yeah, that
Swinging
dude-
a big dick, huh?
right. That's why he was that's why he was doing the whole thing.
Just
'cause,
flop it on the table.
you know, he was in the pudding before the Jello commercials.
Oh,
is
that's
all I'm
fucking-
saying.
I-
He was.
I was watching a documentary about Sunset Strip in the 1960s about Led Zeppelin and how they literally raped women on
And
the strip.
stole Stairway to fucking Heaven, you piece of shit, son of a fuck. I hope you
Yes,
die,
yes, that
Robert
too.
Plant. I hope you die, Jimmy Page. I loved Zeppelin, and they turned out to be fucking yuppie little
Wasn't
upper
the
middle
go-to.
class kid piece of shit who stole their greatest song.
Well, wait a second, though. I saw him on Melrose. He was pushing a cart. He did appear to be relatively homeless. He was Robert Plant.
Shut up. No, that's not Robert Plant. I
I'm
know you're
shitting you.
talking
No,
about.
I swear to God, it
I
was
know
Robert.
the guy you're talking about.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
You
He
talk
looks
to
like
him?
Robert Plant.
Looks exactly like
Yeah,
Robert
it's
Plant.
not Robert
It's
Plant.
Robert Plant's twin brother.
He's still doing good.
We had a conversation,
So Zeppelin, again,
and I cried.
basically they're raping women on the strip. Women
Yeah.
asked for it because it's a time of drugs.
Yeah.
Like they were on
Well,
so many drugs at the time.
There's
So
no asking
is
for
it
it.
considered rape? I mean,
I don't
Yeah,
know.
there's no
That's the
asking
time.
for it.
think
There's no
so.
asking for it. You can't
That-
ask to be raped.
It was just it's a weird documentary. It's like, huh.
Well, I mean, you
did they say
can't.
no?
The girls were asking for it.
What do you mean? They were like, rape me, rape
They're
me.
like, rape
it's
me.
kind of a
Handcuff
fad.
me,
It's
burn
coming back.
So-
cigarettes into my face, on my tits.
Well, that's not rape. That's just fun foreplay.
Yeah.
Bondage.
It's coming into it's becoming fashionable.
Fantasy.
Isn't that
Yeah,
how
but-
foreplay goes?
That's like
What the hell?
dinner at the burgers. You know?
Jesus.
That's awesome.
Dinner at the burger. That's
I
I
know.
gotta work on that sitcom for you.
I'm telling you, man. The other night, I was like, titty twister, man. And my son was like, don't do that to my sister. And
Oh,
I'm so glad we
I
took a
think
turn
children's
from what's
services
going on
need to be
downstairs.
called out.
we had to have a
Happy
little fun,
Thanksgiving.
like, right? But, but it is a major problem in this country that we're so caught up on race. And, I have a good friend, Paul Dees, very funny comic. And me and him originally met by almost, like, getting at it over a thing. But he has very strong views. He's very intelligent. The problem with it is, though, that his views stem from, though, being black, but he's mixed. I mean, or he had said that he's probably mixed with something, but his views come from that site, as opposed to the world site where, okay, a lot of people have treated a lot of people like shit.
Yeah.
So
know?
yeah, more stem cell research.
Yeah, when you fly up above the world and you look down, you realize everybody from every color, some of them are treating people like shit. Others are being treated like shit. That's how this world has been working, unfortunately.
Yeah, you're right.
And it doesn't work because we're here today in the shit we're in, where, you have 12-year-old boys and girls that think they're gangsters, but they live in 4-story houses, and you have poor-ass kids living in the projects trying to keep up with the Kardashians. All I'm saying is I blame Chuck. I blame him for systematic reasons that I won't go into.
Okay. That sounds great.
For something.
Chuck the goat.
The goat.
Sacrifice the goat.
Yeah, but
I am the goat.
what's going on in the background, Chuck?
It's us. It's us.
Is it us?
Chuck's fucking laptoping us.
Oh, God damn it, Chuck.
Again, guys.
Lower the volume.
Radio Titans with an S.com. 323-487-0766. Talking about Michael Brown, Ferguson.
It's crazy because you go in the Middle East, they're beheading people.
Yeah.
They're beheading, which, we were flipping out over. It's just everything's just
That's
weird
the
to me.
thing, though,
They
but
should
that's
be
what I mean.
begodding them.
But we're so caught up on this bullshit whitey and this whole thing, and over there they're caught up on this whole fuck America thing, even though none of them really think it. And that's what I mean. Most of these protesters,
raised it.
like 90% of these protesters out here have no problem with white people. Have no problem with anyone else. They have friends that are every race. They all hang out. They all play fucking video games and listen to punk rock and like shit like that.
We all do, yeah.
That's the thing, and so it's like but we're still so ignorant that we allow the government to separate us because you're this color, I'm that color, and you need to stand over there and da-da-da.
Yeah.
You nailed it. You really did. They divide us against ourselves so that we're too weak and we can't take over them.
Well, imagine if we stopped and went, holy shit, does someone really have 52 bedrooms and there's only 2 of them living there? I mean, really, do they have 7 of the bedrooms just for service people?
Oh, yeah.
Is this really going on? And we have homeless people? Oh, shit, well we're going to go ahead and fucking burn it down, and we're going to separate your property, and we're going to let people build homes.
Right, because, people need to be living in a home.
Yeah. And people shouldn't be in apartments. People should be in homes. People should be able to build their own motherfucking home.
Especially on Thanksgiving. So.
Thank you.
Okay, so LAPD apparently is arresting all the peaceful protests, whatever was going on.
Just the darkies. We just are arresting the darkies, okay? It's no big deal.
So hopefully the
No
station
white
will
people were
reopen.
hurt in this arrest.
That's all I worry about right now. If they can reopen the metro station,
Yeah.
life just goes back to normal.
Because that's the thing, yeah. I mean, or Talmo and Matt will be casualties of the protest.
Oh, yeah.
I don't see you guys making it out.
No, I know. We're dressed in black right now.
I didn't
with
brush my teeth, so I don't know how.
And I brought a vendetta mask with me, too.
Well,
so.
Matt's doing the Abe Lincoln
Really?
thing. Matt's doing the Abe Lincoln thing, but it's not the Abe Lincoln look. It's more of the guy who did it but really hates Blackie. You know?
Oh, this is the same two-faced Matt's argument. I heard this from all my girlfriends, my mother, my father, everyone. Same thing. They always say, you lie.
You lie.
I say, you just mad I get pussy, you not.
It was like having GT in the room.
Oh, yeah.
You know GT the comic?
No.
Oh, yeah. Nice guy, man, but he's fucking out there. Like how that dude wasn't recruited to be a suicide bomber, I will never fucking know.
ISIS has been in my apartment for a week, and so we're just having a lot of discussions, mostly her talking.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah,
So ISIS is her name?
That's right. He has a homeless sort of, maybe, possibly not, or so.
Unsure.
She's the Mother Mary. She's the queen of the whole fucking thing. The vortex starts with her.
Right. So you guys are banging.
That's what she says.
Yeah. And now, Matt, you were saying that you go down on her.
Like a fucking champ, bro. That's what fuck Turkey.
But you did say you weren't sure if she was homeless.
I still don't. I'm not clear on this.
Okay, so you might be eating some
Homeless pussy.
No, she's in my apartment right now,
okay.
so she's not
Homeless
technically
pussy.
without a roof.
What is a
but
homeless
I'm not going to
pussy?
kick her out.
Yeah.
It tasted good.
What did it taste like? Does it taste like soup line?
I bathed it first. Don't worry. Salt, nice,
It tastes like government
soaking
cheese.
bath, and then I shaved it, and then I
Shaved
fucking
it.
ate it like a champ.
What, did she have a beard? Like, was she ZZ Topping?
It was just a little bit. I mean, like my back is right now.
Like when she opened it, was it like, like hot legs?
She just hadn't waxed in a while. That's all.
Like a couple years, like since the
Oh,
economy,
no.
Like 70s
2000.
Bushy porn.
No, that was my first wife. Back in 70s. Yeah, that was like welcome to the jungle.
My wife does a bush. My wife's got a bush. Yeah, it doesn't bother me. She's
That's what
bushy.
I think of when I see
Yeah, she's
her.
got a bush.
Yeah, I mean,
She's
it's
got
just
dreadlocks on top
yeah.
and fro on the bottom.
Beautiful
Yeah.
lady, very beautiful
Thank
lady,
you.
highly intelligent, very, very beautiful. The vagina is very nice. I mean, it was just immaculate. I thought a doctor made
Which
it
is funny
for a
because
while.
he's talking about my wife right now.
I know.
I was like, did a doctor
That's
make
fucking
this?
weird.
How does this
Yeah.
happen? Like, this is, it's weird. It's one of those things like.
Great
it's,
vagina, huh?
Yeah.
Really? Because if it was that good, she'd have a home.
Well,
I'm just saying.
I mean,
She
personality.
does
Right,
for now.
I'm just saying,
She's
yeah.
a
Think
fighter,
about
though,
it.
bro. She's a fighter. She's
Yeah.
got the will of, 10 men. Like
Really?
and she's a talker and a fighter. And
So you're having sex with 10 men.
no, but
No.
that would be I wouldn't want that number. 10 men. That would be
Five?
too many sticks in the.
And it rhymes too much.
Yeah, 10 men.
10 men,
10 men on the
Sounds
dick.
like Tin Man.
Rocking-
Sounds like
yeah.
your girlfriend's fucking the Tin Man and you.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Yeah, without a condom.
Ha! Yeah, Matt does. He fucks without a condom because he doesn't believe in AIDS.
No.
Yeah,
I believe.
no.
I just know that it's cured.
Is what?
I know that it's cured.
It is cured?
Yeah, it's cured.
Okay, so Matt's saying that AIDS is cured. Does anyone else know about AIDS being cured? John? I think John would be a lot happier because I'm looking at this motherfucker and nobody would fuck up that much unless they had AIDS. And so, yeah, I think he got John real excited. Do you actually know of the cure?
Well, the vaccine. You talking about specifics or when it happened? It was been cured for about a year and a half to 2 years now.
Okay.
Technically speaking.
Now, so
but-
was Magic
yeah.
the guinea pig?
I'm not sure. I don't have the details on specific individuals, whether relative to when it happened. But they said about 2 years ago, they said we accidentally did it with one child, and I would argue that happened before that, and there was another source, and they just haven't figured out what the source was.
You know, if you would have jumped in, John, with the Magic 6 song, right when I said magic, that would have been bomb. But you don't do sound effects for us anyway. So, I digress. So I fucking... Okay, yeah, no. But this is the thing. Doesn't it freak you out? Like, I'm a sexual deviant.
That's awesome.
I don't care. You know, like, I am who I am. I don't give a fuck. You know, like, I live my life. I'm a great father, a great teacher, a great person. I'm a human being, and I'm sexual, you know?
Mhm.
And so... if I want to say, like, if I want to masturbate to phone porn at Hometown Buffet,
Yeah,
I don't think that should be a big fucking problem.
not at all.
It depends where you at.
Right next to a breastfeeder.
That's all I'm saying. Thank you. Thank you. That's all I'm saying. Like, what's the problem? We're all sexual, right? But if we're all sexual, why can't I just do that?
Because someone made everybody feel bad about it. Where back when?
Because we're not all sexual.
That's a good point too.
We're not all sexual. And you know what? The sexual people need to get together.
All of us.
I'm
And just fuck in a
asexual
circle.
most days.
Are you?
Most of the time, yeah. Me, myself, and I.
I like that.
Most of the time.
and then homie-less girl.
She wasn't really. I mean,
Homeless.
Yeah.
I don't know. This is my third.
She was staying with Bombo for a while.
Oh, was
so,
she?
Yeah.
It's
Oh,
just been
okay.
it's stressful for me. I'm stressed out, and
Your lips don't look good.
my lips.
Yeah.
What
they
color
look
are they?
AIDSy.
What's AIDSy look like?
AIDSy, they have an AIDSy color to them.
AIDS.
Yeah.
Well, will you give me some government funding?
Is Chuck here? Is he still on the phone?
Chuck, you still there, buddy?
Oh,
Then what's?
Yeah.
It sounds like there's like someone else on the.
Oh, no. It said, wasn't my connection this time, brother. I was trying to answer you. Oh, man. Okay. Well, Chuck can hear me anyway. And, Chuck, I got to tell you, we love you, buddy.
I'm sorry, Chuck.
Yeah. Chuck controls a good chunk of the world. I got to be honest.
He does.
He does. He has a lot of power.
Did I cut Chuck off?
No, I
No,
just
he just had to go.
I can't know. I can't say what he does, but you know, I promised him. But it's amazing what he does and what he's involved in and how much he actually knows. And so he gives us tidbits here and there. And if you listen in when he's talking, he'll tell you some truths. And he said he would do that for me, throw in little truths. But it's amazing how the people in the know, they know, but they don't know everything. They know their chunk of the stuff.
Right.
And the government has set it up that way where each group knows a chunk of the stuff, but nobody knows everything.
Right.
And so we've just been all so mixed matched and thrown around, and we're all getting so excited about Black Friday coming up. I mean, we're in the middle of Black Wednesday.
I know.
You know, I mean.
I just say paint it all black.
Yeah.
Dude, I was planning to go home tonight after the show. I was going to take the train down, the 10 o'clock train, down to San Diego, because I'm going to have Thanksgiving with my mom. And, nope, all trains.
Yeah.
Gone.
Yeah.
And
So-
we don't even have snow. Today was what, 80?
I know that this is like the L.A. style of
They're saying the train stopped because it was a blackout. Come on, there was a lot of blacks out.
So what about solar power? We had like the hottest fucking day in 3 months.
That's the thing. That's what they said. It was stopped by a blackout.
Yeah,
well,
pretty
blacks
much.
out.
Yeah, everyone's just wearing their vendetta masks and standing on train tracks.
It's insane, but this is the thing. It's like, people need to stop that. Like, Al Sharpton needs to fucking die. Jesse Jackson needs to die. All these pieces of shit need to die so that everybody could just turn and go, you know what? Aren't you in the same boat as me? Didn't you just struggle to feed your kids?
Yep.
Me too.
Well, they're not helping the situation. They just feed into it.
Yeah.
They're just because they're part of the media now.
Well, they've always been.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a reason that nobody assassinated. I've always said this. There's a reason that Al Sharpton and Jesse Jackson were standing next to Martin Luther King, but nobody shot him. Nobody shot them. Because they're on the team.
The media is loving this. And remember, this is Emmy season anyways.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of great stories
that
they're going to be fighting for. And MSNBC and CNN, they got some good stuff that they're going to be fighting for those
That's
Emmys.
The thing, yeah.
It's a business. That's all it is.
Really
and that's what all they're doing down there.
And we need to not care anymore. Everyone needs to step back and just, like I said, realize, look at the people next to you. Are they in the same boat? Then stop hating.
Yeah, the hate's got to go.
Yeah, stop fighting so much.
It's so sad. And then Facebook is really?
Wow.
What in the fucking Johnny?
Disco music.
What the fuck?
There's no hate in disco.
How do you suck this bad?
having
It's a
some technical
motherfucking computer.
Did you cut us off for that?
Damn it.
We got really emotional right there.
It's actually.
We were deep into something. Hey, you know what? Later on, me and my wife might be fucking. You want to pop through a window and maybe ruin that too? God.
What time?
Damn it. It's 8:52.
Yeah.
I got 3 fucking minutes left. This son of a bitch didn't even warn me about the 3 minutes, but he blasts some fucking Snoopy shit from Charlie Brown in my ear.
Disco-y.
Yeah, Studio 54. I thought that was
crazy.
great, man. My fucking shoes are on. My
Like
hat.
Johnny's over there doing cocaine and sucking off Ethan Hawke or whoever was in that movie.
Fuck yeah. Titties and coke.
Fuck yeah.
Studio 54.
God damn. Johnny, you make me not believe in God.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Fuck, I hope you're happy,
Well,
Johnny.
God's
you
not
ruined
here
my
right now.
fucking Thanksgiving. Look, we got 2 minutes left, man. What are we doing? What do you got going on there, Talmo?
I'll be at Winston's on Friday in San Diego.
Okay.
Go Talmo. I will be wherever someone lets me get on the stage with the microphone whenever.
Let's get this motherfucker up somewhere, people. Nancy, you'll be with your 74 kids.
Yes, I will.
God, it keeps growing.
What?
Coming back to the hood.
Yes, yep. Yeah. Just going to be moving down. I'm trying to find a place. Might have one, might not. Who the fuck knows? What I know I will be at the little pot shop on Manchester and Vermont. It's, I believe, 707 or 702 Club. And couple, like 3 or 4 hot little girls that are there all the time.
Little?
Oh, I love them. They're tiny. They're just adorable. Yeah. Oh, I would eat them for an appetizer. Oh, they're just scrumptious.
My kids.
And they got great weed. Yeah, and they got great weed. Great weed over there. It's over in Manchester, Vermont. I pop by there all the time. Where am I going to be? I don't got shit going on. I got a lot of crazy stuff. It's my birthday.
Happy
Happy
birthday!
burger.
I'm 45, man.
Oh, you look like it. Like
shit. I look 44.
a day over 31.
Yeah. Oh. No, I don't. I look like 7,000 days over 31. But you know what the one main thing, and I always take this from everything, and it's something that I was taught as a child, that Johnny's gonna fuck shit up every motherfucking show, and I swear to God I'm gonna lose it and fucking kill him. Guys,
since you're a kid.
I'm Burger Podcast. Have a great night. Thank you for joining us. Please be peaceful protesters tonight, and remember, one love, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving. Good night.
Bye.